here and to have this opportunity to speak to you about something that's very close to your heart. I have to say the first thing I noticed when I walked into the room was the Galway City Tribune open on the recent most Galway United match report, so you're right up to date. But if I can take you all the way back, when did your love for and your affinity with soccer in Galway begin? What are your earliest memories?
Actually, my very first soccer game when I was a youngster was in Markets Field, and I became very interested, I think, interestingly, not on the detail of the game, but on the supporters and the kind of families that support soccer.
There's been some really good days. There have been some cup final victories. I think everyone remembers Johnny Glynn's goal against Shamrock Rovers to win the FAI Cup.
Oh, I remember that as well, and Tommy Keane up front. But I remember as I went into that game, somebody said to me, "You're not allowed to pick the ball up, you know." And the wish was deadly, but it was a great goal, and it was great the way it happened. Yeah. The other part about not just Galway United they make with each other, this is the real heart of soccer, quite frankly. I'm here now living in Dublin, so I go to Richmond Park and I go to Taylor Park, and I've been out in Tala and so forth, but I think it's very important for a community to get behind their local club.
Now that you've admitted you go to Richmond Park, is that part of a spying mission? Will you be passing on some information to Tommy Dunn?
No, there's great atmosphere there. You see, I am the Áras, which, by the way, is in Dublin 7. Technically, it might be called Dublin, but we are in Dublin 7 geographically, and I am equidistant between Richmond Park and Dalymount Park, and I'm quite ecumenical in my choices, should I be free to go to a game. Given
the schedule you have and the position you hold, is it important to you that you take every chance you can still to get back to Galway and to be at these games? It's
very interesting. People know about my interest in the beautiful game. When I met the president of Argentina, for example, Cristina Fernandez-Kirchner, I looked at the men when I told her she didn't have Boca Juniors in there, so she sent them along the following day. But I even have somewhere, I think, a jersey that the special one was willing to put his moniker on, if I could make it out. It's part of what we are in Ireland. And I think it's very, very important for the Irish public to support their team when they're playing in internationals, when we're doing the qualifications. But I think it's equally very, very important to encourage youngsters to know what a great ambition it is to be playing getting the jersey of your local club and to be playing it.
You have your local jersey as well, don't you? Because Alan Murphy, the number 9, the 9th president, the club, as soon as you took office, presented you with this. It's fantastic.
Yes, I was at Alan's wedding, actually, and they have a new baby now. I've congratulated them on it. But yes, indeed. I remember Alan had a great career, and he's still involved with soccer.
When you're at the game and when you're in the moment there, do you almost... Are you not the Uachtaráin anymore? Are you not the president? Are you simply a Galway United fan at these games?
Oh, absolutely. I was always nearly on the same position. You see, before the stand, there were a couple of people that I regularly met, and we always were stood on the same spot, more or less. We were standing just off the halfway line, but now I'm actually on the halfway line, but I'm sitting down.
The perks. Finally, it's said to be a fantastic occasion for the club.
Sure.
There should be a great atmosphere, and it's a cup final, and let's hope it will be a great game. Have you any final message for Tommy Dunn and the team as they prepare to walk out for this?
However this goes, the point is, the club is now in a good place with good support and good facilities and very, very fine young people staying very fit. The issue is to stay very fit right to the end, and then of course next season we'll be rising from the middle point.
Uachtaráin, we wish you a very happy night there and hope you enjoy the occasion. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.